Talk hair, let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.
All right. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday to you. We have a wonderful topic today. I'm your host, Angela H. Brown, with Deserve Healthy Hair Care Products. But our show is Talk Hair to Me for you and our viewers, our new viewers who have never heard of Talk Hair to Me. This is a show that gives you, the life and the information. This is a show that tells the truth. It can be raw. It's going to be raw. It's going to be real. We always say that we give you the tea of a lifetime. Um, I have been in the business for over 36 years, specializing in thinning and balding as a salon professional. What I'm bringing to you in the name of Jesus is a platform where you can understand about your texture, about your hair. If you are a salon professional, let me know if you're in the room. If you are an everyday person who struggles with your hair, or you have been on the journey with Deserve, let me know that you're in the room. And so this is a show that we have giveaways. So I'm going to warn you in our giveaways, um, listen to what I'm saying. So when I ask you the question, you can get your uh, elixirs or whatever we're giving away is intentional for you to have a piece of what Deserve is all about. So let us know that you're in the room. Speak to us. Uh, this is charity. I give myself when I could be with my family, friends, or whoever, or just watching Lifetime, you know. But I try to give back because of the fact I know you are out there in the wilderness and you're lost about your hair. How do I know that you're lost? Hi, Darlene. How you doing, honey? This is my fam, my clients. Darlene says, I am in the room. And so thank you, Darlene, for being in the room. And she stands in the gap with me with um, the journey to hair loss. And I'm going to start out with a poem. The topic of the show today is natural hair or relaxer. Is it for me? Is it for you? Type in if you're natural or you have a relaxer. So I know it's all ready for you. But I'm going to help you out with, did you make the right decision? Do you understand whichever side of the fence that you're on, the responsibility of keeping your hair, the integrity of your hair, is it for you? So I want to know, are you making the right decision? What are you doing? Michelle Carpenter says, I'm here. I use your products. I love your products. I'm natural. Natural is a struggle. Is that not honest? Is that not real? Authentic of her comment? Did she not make the comment that many of us are not saying? Natural hair is real hard work. And the topic of the show is natural hair relaxer. Is it for me? I know so many of my clients and my friends and family who chose the natural hair journey. They were deceived. They were deceived. And hello, Martha Dean. How you doing? long time client back in the day, Martha Dean. Appreciate you. Candace Adams says, good afternoon to you, Angie, and to your viewers and supporters. Yes. So we're going to open up, and this is a book that I wrote years ago, How to Get the Healthy Back in Your Hair. So I'm going to read a poem. I'm going to open up because we got a lot to discuss. I was looking forward to this because of the fact that a lot of us have made the decision. I'm going to share some nuggets with you and secrets with you. If whatever side of the fence that you chose. Now I chose this photo right here is because she looks like she's trying to make a decision. And so uh she like, I don't know. I don't know. So relaxer or natural hair is it for me? So in my book that I wrote many years ago, and I mean I was just thinking about the journey of hair. And I am, if I get emotional with you guys today, it's because I care. It's because I'm tired of you all not making the right decisions, trusting the wrong people, and being in your homes or in these salon chairs that don't care. So there are so many salon professionals that do care, but there are so many who want to explore their talents with compromising the integrity of your hair. And because you have decided that I don't really care as much about my glory as I care about the appearance. See, hair is just not a journey, it's also a connection to trying to turn on the right man, trying to get the right job, trying to fit in. So sometimes we will compromise the integrity of our hair because we want that man to choose us, or we want that woman to choose us, whatever side of the fence you on. No judgment here. But I just want people to make the right decision because God gave you what He called your hair, the glory. And we want to make sure that you have all the facts. So when you are in a Happy Michelle Carpenter and Candace Adams and Darlene, when you're in the right mindset, uh, you'll make the right decision. Just because you know you need to do something about the integrity of your hair doesn't mean that you have the right salon professional or you know what to do. So we're going to help you out today. And also, I have not always been the right salon professional. I don't mind saying I wasn't. Hey, Michelle Edwards, my client and my friend. Thank you for joining. I haven't always been the right professional because I was I lived in when I first started, I was just all about wanting to save everybody's hair, but also I wanted to when you first starting out in the business, you want to build a clientele. You want to have a piece of that $1 trillion industry. That's the beauty industry. You wanted a piece of that. And you also wanted to get um, your customers to never want to leave you. Guess what? Customers will leave you. Why? They have their reasons. And then others come. That see, God is the one who puts people in my path for my blessings. When one leave, it's just time up for you, baby. It's just time up for you. Don't mean I did nothing wrong, mean you did nothing wrong. It's just a season. And sometimes we are afraid of the seasons when it's time for us to not have relationships with people. It's just time up. So I had to learn that because I was trying to keep everybody. And while I was trying to keep everybody, I I compromised some things. So you have to know that it's not your customers that are blessing you. It's God who's blessing you to get the customers. So, as a salute to you guys, I want to read you this poem. Some of you've heard it, some of you haven't. And some of you may have the book, How to Get the Healthy Back in Your Hair. This is the beautiful model. I love her dearly. Her name was is Crystal, and Crystal is a beautiful Christian woman, and um, she was on the front cover of my book. I just couldn't choose anybody else but Crystal. How to Get the Healthy Back in Hair. Let me take you into this poem, and this is how we should feel about our hair, whether we're natural or relaxing. Because after I read this poem, we're gonna dive in, and then if you have any questions, I have several devices open where I can read those questions and answer them. Candace Adams was here to also help me. Sometimes she'll text me and she'll help me to find you when I can't find you. So she helps. She stands in the gap for me. Um, the name of this poem is called "Blowing in the Wind." Take me to a jazzy place where I can move to the beat of my glory. Smooth, silky, flowing in the wind. Never mind my ego, honey. I've earned it. Roll out the red carpets. It's my time to shine to the fresh scent of my hair. Ooh, that jazz. It's my beat, my blues, my la creme. I feel so sexy to be me. Trumpets, blow your horns. Let the doves flow across the sky to witness a parade of soul. My hair is so sexy, healthy, sassy, and loving me. So follow me into the clouds of love and experience. Come on, your hair blowing in the wind. Woo! I love that poem. It's sexy. We don't feel sexy about our hair. We feel like our hair. Sometimes some of us feel like our hair is just in the way, trouble, worrisome, detailed saga. But when you have your hair blowing in the wind, somebody may not like your hair, but when you love your hair, I'm talking about you. You have arrived. So let's dive into our subject matter for today. Natural hair or relaxer, is it for me? Hello, my beautiful sister, Yolanda Rocket. Let's dive into it. And so, if you choose, let's go back in the day when we chose to be. It started first. Is that right, Martha? We started with relaxer. Candace Adams. We all worked in a salon together. Me, Candace Adams, at Laveau Salons, 1873 Madison. Back in the day, we was at Laveau Salon. Okay, and so much happened in the salon. We had tons of clients, couches, chairs full of customers, upstairs, downstairs, dry areas, shampoo area, reception area, in our booths. It was great. And it was all about us embracing our customers, treating our customers nice, and spoiling our customers. But what happened in that era, in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, is that our customers would let us know, I want my hair boned out. I want my hair really straight. I want to get my money's worth. I want it to last a long time. Okay. So we beat the sides of your hair with our hands. We beat the top of your hair with our hands. I put a lot of strength in there because we've destroyed your hair. We destroyed it. We caused traction and CCA alopecia. You can't sue us, but we did that to you. Okay? And so don't go get your attorneys. So um and what happened was the integrity of your hair was beautiful. And then we began to decrease the integrity of your hair. Candace Adams says, I love Laveau Salon and the stylist there. Um, to understand Laveau Salon, they don't make it like that no more. I mean, we had our troubles and our problems, but Laveau was family. It was friends. It was drama. We were the first of the reality show. But at the end of the day, we didn't fight physically. We didn't shoot. We didn't do nothing. We disagreed and then we jumped back into family. We had our customers, and our customers sat on the sofa and they ordered food. And they were frustrated with us at times because we had so many clients. They were like, "What are you doing? Those snacks?" And I love those black women back then. They were in the era of getting to know who they were. They were getting into their romances. They were getting into their careers. They were becoming teachers and lawyers and social workers, and they were getting into a lot of stuff. And now I look at some of them, they have master degrees, doctor's degrees, they're attorneys, doctors, lawyers, teachers, and they own their own businesses and all of that. When you're dealing with back in the day at LeBeau Salon, if you ever worked at LeBeau Salon in 1873 Madison, we were the stuff. We may not did see eye to eye, but we did. It's different now. Everybody's in salon suites, and they're not getting educated like they used to. At LeBeau Salon, we could go in your station and learn some in less than 20 minutes, and then we would go back to our stations and we incorporated that in. We had some that wasn't so talented and we didn't mind teaching you. We It was just an era. I think I see Weeda Rand. I waved at her. So with that being said, Weeda, I'm wearing your shirt. This is Weeda Rand. Jolie is the name of her boutique. I don't know if you recognize this or not, but this is one of her boutique items. Okay, I'm just gonna stand up. This is one of her boutique items that I wore to church, and my husband didn't go, so a lot of people was flirting with me. So, but however, Candace Adams says, good clientele at Laveau. Yes, we fed them. We had happy times, happy times. Yolanda Rocket, she says, happy Sunday. I'm so excited, my beautiful sister. Um, but when you get and then Yolanda says, I remember those Laveau days. Yes. Adrian Williams Roddy was the owner, you guys, and we um it was different. We went to hair shows and we had saga. I mean, we could have had a reality show. We had so many different types of women there and men. We had Ricky Conway, we had Weeda Rand, we had Ashia Woods, Candace Adams, we had Danielle. I can't think of Danielle's last name. We had CJ. We had it is oh Lord, we had I can't think of her name, but Moore. We had Moore. Her last name was Moore. And so we had so many people. We had different people coming and going, but some of them, the real Laveau people stayed, and we held our own. But now we left and then we became business owners and we boutique owners and product owners and managers and we just started doing our own thing. So a lot of people did things from Laveau. Now, back to the subject when we're talking Lil Mama. Yes, Yolanda says Lil Mama. I forgot. Lil Mama was my shampoo tech, one of my shampoo techs. Lil Mama and Sandra Moore. Thank you, Candace. Sandra Moore and Lil Mama. Tosha, the nail tech. And also we had Tasha was a nail tech as well. So we had all that. Yolanda John says, "Wow, I remember LeBeau Salon." Yes, we really need a LeBeau Salon um, reunion. See what everybody's doing. And not you doing more than I'm doing, but that was family back in the day. I mean, we had our differences, but now it's salon suites. They don't have no family. They don't have no they're just trying to catch on best way they can. And next thing you know, the light is on and then the light is off. They no longer have their suites. So they're saying, what can Chick-fil-A may help you? No dig, but it's real. Tavia Hall is in the house. How you doing, Tavia? So if you're a salon professional, a shout out. To any salon professionals that want to be a part of the Deserve Tour. The Deserve Tour is here in Memphis and Nashville, and then we're going to visit other cities and states. And we will have our Deserve certification class. If you're not certified with Deserve, you need to be. So, but however, Deserve has a new product. We have new products out. We have new everything going on with Deserve, the new PHCC program. We got the Chevy, and we got everything going out. So, uh, that class is May the 2nd, 2022. Certification, May Smith. You know May Smith, the owner of Design Essentials in Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to have it at her salon and rocking and rolling. We're going to clear out May Smith Chef, and then Deserve is going to educate Theodore Chisholm coming from Nashville, Tennessee. It's going to be one of my educators. And we're going to have the models. We're going to demonstrate, and we're just going to have a great time, and we're going to show you how to make six figures without breaking your back in and lessening the days that you're in the salon. I got some nuggets for you, and it's not what you think how you can make. I know you like, oh, she gonna say just retailing, oh, she gonna say this, but no, honey, I'm getting my nuggets different. So come to the class and you'll learn. All right, let's get back to our subject. The subject is relaxer or natural hairs for me. So now we have the relaxer. We have compromised the integrity of your hair. Guess what? When you get a relaxer, the first thing that's taken out, so you make the decision if you're doing the right thing. When you first get a relaxer, what happens when you get a relaxer? You're supposed to base the scalp. You're supposed to base the scalp, and then you allow that base to sit for just a second, 10 minutes max. And then you come with your protected, which I have a treatment called protected strand. And a little announcement there, salon professionals been in my butt for a minute, and so y'all win because I agree with you guys. And it was a marketing situation, and we won that marketing situation. But what we want you all to know is that we have pulled the protection strand. It's too much for the everyday customer. So we have pulled the protection strand, but it is still on the site. But if you are a salon professional and you want that protected strand, aminocypressine treatment, then you email us with your license number. Once verified, we will send you out an invoice and a way to pay for your treatment. Okay. Now, that treatment is no longer offered to the everyday person. So, salon professionals go back to charging for your treatments because we have pulled it off the shelf. Okay. So, now, what that being said, relaxers, the first thing that is pulled from your hair, one strand is three strands. And with that being said, protein is pulled out from your hair. Okay. So when the protein is being pulled out, taken out from your hair, then the actual protein is being replaced by what? Reconstructive conditioners are not going to replace protein that's being taken out. Okay. So if you have a double chemical in your hair, which that means that you have a chemical, which is a relaxer, perm, or color that's in your hair, how are you going to replace it? We thought about putting the treatment after you got it, but we didn't want to lose the integrity of your hair so fast. So we base the scalp, we spray the protective strand in your hair, comb it through without it touching your scalp because we have the base on the scalp first. And then we put the protective strand, and then we put the relaxer. So if any relaxer goes through your strands to your mid strand, middle, or end, guess what happens? It bounces it off, keeps the hair from um, reverting or losing the actual protein. But if the protein comes out, the protective strand replaces it. Okay. Okay. So that's with the relaxer. So when we rinse you off, you have less shedding because of the fact that we stopped and we came in to guard it and protect it for you. Now, most people relax their clients I have heard stories about salon professionals not relaxing your hair with any base, or if they base it, that's it. Now, what I do to some people who is extra like dry, but they need protein, I put I base, let that sit. And the reason why we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes is because of the fact that when you have a client that is sensitive and they really burn, then the base it melts into the scalp, and then it covers that sensitive area. But when it's cold and the relaxer hit it, it didn't have time to go up under the scalp or just to soothe it a little bit. So what we do is base, sit, put the protecting strand on, and then the relaxer. And then when you relax the hair, do not go and eat your Popeye's chicken and go sit down and talk to your man on the phone and all of that. What you need to do is relax the hair, look at every strand, go back, check every area, rinse off the relaxer. And sometimes I used to like neutralize twice. I now neutralize 3 times, because if it's not a color coded relaxer, and what I do is use a relaxer that has less sodium, less, to not decrease the integrity of your hair. Now, I've heard some salon professionals say things like, or I've heard stories that she does not condition me under the dryer. She says if my hair is not coming out, I don't need any conditioner. Leave that salon professional that thinks like that, because of the fact what she doesn't see. That means over a period of time, as your hair gets um, thinner and thinner, she will not she would just say, I didn't see anything coming out. No hair came out. But whether your hair sheds or not shed, you need treatments. A lot of people think they don't need treatments if the hair is not just, if the hair is falling out and it's so noticeable. But treatments is for to to stop the shedding, but it's also to guard something, protect something before it gets to the worsened phase. And so that's it. That's the Bible. That's the law. So that's the relaxer. Now, as for a tip, if you go into a salon professional and you know you don't usually put moisture on your scalp or your hair, and you know you have a sensitive scalp, please pre-base your scalp a little bit. You don't have to flood it with your sod, a bunch of oil, but let it kind of sit overnight and go in there. If your salon professional is super busy and doesn't understand it needs to kind of sit a little bit, then it's okay. It's okay for you to just kind of pre-base your scalp, because you have psoriasis, you have eczema. Protect yourself. Now, when should you get, everybody put in the chat, put in the chat, I want to see this. When should you get a relaxer? A retouch on your relaxer? Put in the chat, because I want to know what you're thinking. This water and lime is good. Tavia, thank you for that aloe. That aloe, baby. And I got to get with you. I'm out. Candace Adams says treatments are good for preventing shedding. Also, that's true. Now we have, let's see, Yolanda Rocket says 8 weeks that you should get a relaxer. Let's see. So we're going to show her. We have let's say we got Darlene Ray. Darlene Ray says that's my baby right there. She said Okay. Darlene Ray, Yolanda Rocket says 8 weeks. Darlene says, Cecilia Coleman says, hi, how you doing? Darlene Ray says, depends on your texture. Michelle Edwards says, she says, when Angela says I can have one, boom, boom, boom. See, I knew you was paying attention, Michelle Edwards. Adrian Hughes says, hello, Angela. Darlene Ray says, depends on your texture. Um, Okay, Yolanda Rocket, I'm gonna go down the list. So the question is, because you still have time to do it, when should you get a relaxer? When should you get a relaxer? And if salon professionals are listening, when should you relax your client's hair? Type it in. Okay, this is phenomenal. So let's go up to Yolanda Rocket. Uh she says every 8. What my sister? She says every 8 weeks. And so and then we have, here she go. Every 8 weeks. Let's deal with that. Every 8 weeks. I disagree. I'm sorry, sister. I disagree. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let's see, Darlene says depends on texture. Boom, 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 boom. I agree with that, y'all. I don't care what y'all type in because I agree with that. Michelle Edwards, no, it's the same. What Michelle Edwards says when Angela says I can have one, that's true. That's law. Adrian Hughes says 6 to 8 weeks, and it's up to your texture. Some people get a relaxer twice a year. Boom. Okay, you in the game because I'm finna dive in and I'm ready. Uh Cecilia Coleman, she says, I used to extend mine to 10 to 12 weeks. I love you for that. Um Cecilia says 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know. I don't know. You in my chair. We gotta talk. You better ask Darlene and Michelle Edwards. Um Tabby Hall says, okay, here you go. Tabby Hall says, when necessary. She says, depending on the texture. Let's talk about that. You have salon professionals who need to pay their bills, okay? That's when you're going to get your relax. Because I owe the IRS, I got to get my utilities paid. You was going to give me $60 or $70. I need 100. It's time for your perm, girl. Okay, how about um the client? I'm going out of town. My son get married. She thinks she supposed to get a relaxer. Michelle Edwards, you better tell them. Darlene, you better tell them it's not going to happen. Candace Adams says, I mean, it's not going to happen if it can't happen. Depending on the styles you desire, you can get a relaxer, get a retouch or relaxer depending on your hair texture. That's so true. We're going to leave that up there. Adrian says 6 to 8 weeks, and it's up to your texture. Boom, 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 boom. Nugget, nugget, nuggets. Y'all better get them nuggets. Some people get a relaxer twice a year. Nugget, nugget, nuggets. She hitting y'all upside your head with all that. She, of course, she's a salon professional, but she understands. Some salon professionals do not understand. And so I'm putting that strength on there because they don't get it. But there are some salon professionals who will be so authentic with you, and they will tell you. The reason why is because I made mistakes in the past. And I realized that as African Americans, we have so many different textures. How many of you all out there witness some of your textures are easier through here, and sometimes it's a little rougher through here or rougher on your edges? So we have to really judge. Now, sometimes a relaxer is not. Sometimes I'm gonna use Michelle Edwards. Sometimes I do a partial relaxer. How many salon professionals are out there who believe in partial relaxers? That means that it's a let's be nice about it. I was gonna say a little kunta kinte going on, but it is a little kunta kinte going on around your edges, or it may have a lot of shrinkage or a tight curl right there, and I just need to loosen it a little bit, okay? But I just do what I call is a texturized relaxer. That means when it's time in maybe 2 or 3 weeks, that would have caught up with that. So I don't need to like bone it, but I need to kind of give it a more of a relaxed uh, appearance before, and then when you're ready, it'll match. And then come on now. But what I don't need to do is relax that area that I just relaxed 2 3 weeks earlier first. I need to relax what first? The other areas that's ready first. Because what happens is that when that protein is taken out, and before I do that relaxer, what do I need to do? I need to base, put a protective strand, a treatment that has protein on it during the relaxer. I need to protect it. I need to guard it. So over a period of time, the hair will not look limp and just mushy and wrong. What I need to do is strengthen the hair to prepare the hair, because there are some people who have not divorced relaxers. Michelle Edwards, she has not. Yolanda Rocket, they have not divorced relaxers. So what they do is, if you're going to get the relaxer, I need to know that you're being protected while you're getting the relaxer. And when I tell you to go to the shampoo bowl, you don't tell me you need to go to the restroom so you can spend 10 to 12 minutes in there beating your own head at the top of your head and around your edges to prolong something. Trust me in the process, because a relaxer is just to take the strand of hair at the root and to just relax the curl pattern. But when I bone it out, what does boning out does do? If I bone it out really, really straight, what have I done to the hair? Please text that. Y'all type that in. What did I just do to the hair when I bone it so straight? Anybody? What did I just do to the hair when I just boned it and then the hair has no life in it? I'm watching all my screens. Anybody? What did I just do to it? Do I need to offer you a gift? Okay. Breaking the bonds. Boom. Michelle Edwards. You get a gift. Adrian Hughes says you have broken the hair buns. Michelle said you've broken the buns. Boom. Diversified buns, salt buns, all the buns that's in the hair. You've broken those. Made it extremely, Cecilia Coleman said it in layman's term, made it extremely weak for breakage. Yes. Um, Candice Adams says, bone straight hair breaks the hair buns. Adrian says, it has no elasticity. It has no elasticity. It wouldn't, if it has no elasticity, then it's gonna go to what Cecilia and Candice and Michelle said. Because now the hair is going to break. Okay? Now that style may look good at the end, but over a period of time, do you know that hair loss can also it could take months to years. Take a picture of your client's hair or your hair when you were, I'm gonna say 9, 13, 14, 15, 19, or 20, and then you 50 now. Everybody wants to say, um, well, the hair actually, you get older, and then when you get older, the hair just because of genetics. Guess what? It's not just know genetics. Um, it is also about um, let's keep it real. It's also about the taking care of. Sometimes our parents didn't take care of their hair. Sometimes our our grandparents didn't take care of their hair. So you just going all into the genetics because she put that y'all remember that blue magic on the hair? She put a lot of sulfur on the hair and things like that. But as we get older, our lifestyles are different. See, we wore hairstyles back then, but we didn't really compromise a lot of the integrity of the hair to get a style. Right now, there is the growth of weave is much higher than back then in the day. Back in the day, you rocked your own afro. It was small, medium, large. If you wanted some pieces in, you didn't glue them in. You just kind of pinned it in, sewed it in, and then went on by your merry. But now, like Adrian, Michelle, Cecilia, Candace, and all said, and Adrian said it has no elasticity. So that's where we are. So if you're going to have a relaxer, then you have to start in the root of the beginning of it and realize that the back in the day we relaxed our clients. Like, come on, salon professionals, there's got these 36 years and 20 some years. We relaxed y'all 4, 6, and 8 weeks. Yes, we did. And we didn't go to jail, but we did that because we knew that you wanted the body in your hair. Back in the day, we didn't deal with like a lot of hair loss. We just did what we did. Okay, then there came so when you're relaxing your hair, it is only for you to get a relaxer depending on your texture. Just because the root is tight, there are concentrated products like Deserve. Deserve has concentrated products. A lot of salon professionals have not really gone into the entire line because they jump lines. They jump. I'm gonna use this, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. So, but when you get into the entire line, you will learn that concentrated products gives the performance, and you don't have to use the chemical as much because you're using something that does not wither away with the environment. Okay. Hey, Alicia Green, how you doing? She says, I love the hair food. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. All my winners last week. Now I had to give Alicia the hair food. She's a salon professional. Yolanda and all y'all, y'all getting these because the truck came in and everybody who won last week, um, you get yours this week. You're gonna see the black top. Don't let the black top. We're just trying it out. Let us know if you like the black top. So Alicia Green has joined. She says she loved the hair food. This is what she's talking about, the new Shebe treatment and the hair food. So thank you for that, Alicia. Let us know. Um, she said she loves it. It is everything, and I'm telling you everything. Knowledge is. Cecilia Coleman says knowledge is power. Concentrated, added, manageable, and moisture. The reason why I deserve is getting to that point where it's becoming a hot item is because it has been intentional for giving you that performance that you need. And our edge control is back. Our glossifier is back. I have to sometimes when the root is tight, I'm able to take the glossifier and spray it on the root, and then it knocks out another week that the client thought she needed a relaxer. Okay, Michelle Edwards says, I love the way the Shebe treatment makes my hair feel. I don't know if I told Michelle or not, but when she left out Friday night, I was in love with her hair. I did want to take a picture, but we was caught up in a conversation and I didn't want to jump. and she think I'm just kind of crazy, but Michelle turned her head to a certain angle. That's what it was all about. She didn't have a relaxer at last Friday, but when she turned her head, I was like, "Oh my God!" I needed a picture, but I didn't want to. We was in our moment. Alicia Green says the hair felt like I had just relaxed her. She's a salon professional, so this is how she's gonna talk. So soft and silky and manageable. Thank you again. This is what she means when she did her customer. That it felt just like a relax. See, when we're talking about intentional ingredients for performance, the Deserve PACC, performance application, coaching, and consistency. This is what we mean. A lot of us back in the day felt like we needed the chemical to get the performance. I mean, am I by myself? Even if you do hair or don't do hair, we thought the chemical was all about the performance. If you came to our chairs talking about, well, I'm just going to get my hair shampooed because it's natural. We and our customers wanted to faint when you said that because we knew how in the world are we going to get your hair to act right? Because it was tangled and it had no moisture. So that's why I've been intentional for having apple ciders, sherbet treatments, and then take home products, elixirs, derma rollers, and all these different things. So when you go home, glossifiers and all this stuff, when you go home, and then I have really messed up with you guys because I have not really given um the love that it deserves for even our our bonnets. One thing I noticed when I sleep without this, my hair gets dry. When I sleep with it, all the products stay in. It's double sided, adjustable band, and also it keeps everything inside, so it lengthens and stretches my hair. So I'm deciding to make a commitment to using and wearing this. I don't even need a shower cap when I have this. At first, I thought I did, but I don't need a shower cap when I wear this. I just get in the shower. I'm talking about a steam hot shower with this, and it seems like my hair is so soft. If you touch my hair right now, it's money. You know, it's very soft. Alicia says, "Yes, ma'am. Back in the day, yes, that's true." Cecilia says, yeah, I need more of both of them. Amen. And then Candace Adams says, I want the gloss. Candace, the truck came in, we got plenty of it. I promise you, you was on my mind with that. Now that we understand more about that, Alicia says, I wear my bonnet every night. My skin is oily, so it helps keeps the oil from my face. Yes, because it's gonna block that. And my edges, I don't know about y'all, but my edges sometimes will get really dry when I don't have it. And then I learned how to put my elixir on, and then it's almost like a natural, um, not a baking, but it just protects and it just keeps everything. I'm talking about it's like a memory party going on in my head. It's just like all the products and everything. My hair, for you people that menopause, it doesn't allow your hair to sweat, but it does give the memory and let all the products keep working. And it's really great. It's not a sales I'm not trying to sell it, but what I'm trying to do is tell you, be intentional about everything that you do. Okay, now that we understand about the relaxer, now what do we understand about the relaxer? Come on, y'all. We need what? Protein to be put in when protein is taken out. We need to also know that we do not need to get a relaxer based upon weeks, but only when we need it, right? And we need to base our scalps and let it sit for 10 minutes. After we let it sit for 10 minutes, then we need to put the protection strand. I mean, we can put the protective strand on there, but we need it to keep, if we have a sensitive scalp, but we also need, instead of 2 neutralizers, we need to do 3. Okay. And then we also After you do that, then salon professionals go to the shampoo bowl, comb the hair down. If we got a little more shedding, spray that treatment in. Towel blot it first because the water molecules are large, and then the liquid is there, so we don't want the water molecules to overpower. So we want to spray it in there, comb it down, and then once the shedding stops, you can do a warm rinse if you want to. If not, you can add our delicious moisture silk milk conditioner that will go when the shaft is open. It's a great time to put shea bag or the silk milk conditioner. So you want to put that in there because the shaft is open. So when the shaft is open, before it closes, put moisture in there because moisture will come in and protect you when the environment starts to delete some stuff. Now, so when we do that, and also you get up on the dryer for a few minutes. So that's now our relaxer is it's okay now to get the relaxer. Okay, it's okay now. Okay, now natural people, let's help you. And Alicia says, I love every product I've tried from this line of products. Spray what treatment? I'm missing that one. Candace Adams, type in, or Michelle Edwards or Darlene Ray, type in protected strand. Well, I can type it in protected strand. If y'all do it, that's fine. Protected protected strand. And the protected strand treatment is phenomenal. They may beat me up. It's phenomenal for decreasing shedding the same day. Like, say for instance, if you're thank you, Candace. You know I'm slow. Protected strand treatment is very good for Michelle Edwards got it. Protected strand treatment. Thank you, Michelle. The best thing to do is when you're doing the protected strand, please let that protected strand, you would do 1/4 partings and then go through there, Alicia. And then you're going to go through there. You're going to towel blot the hair, go through there. It starts to decrease shedding. Like we got clients coming in and they say, my hair is shedding. My hair is constantly coming out and shedding. You can stop stressful shedding the same day. The regular shedding will come, but the stressful shedding that goes right into taking your hair to the era where you start seeing thinning spots. So you can take them back. It's good for when you put in the relaxers. I put the protection strand, like when you're doing colors, it decreases 50% of the processing time of a color and it replaces the protein that's been taken out. And then once I do that, I come back. If I'm doing a color, I come back with the apple cider to bring back down the pH that's in the hair. Then I bring the pH back down. I don't have to put them up under the dryer because a lot of stress is going on the hair and the elasticity from it. I don't want it to be an over barrier and to revert what I need. So I just do it at the bowl and then the shaft is open and I put the conditioner in there. It's open and before the cuticles and the hair strand, everything closes up, I put moisture in there. So then the pH go from a 17 to a 10 to 11 to a 7 to a 8 down to a 4.5 or 5.5. So your customers leave out the shop without compromising the integrity of the hair for a color or a relaxer. Boom. That's what I do. So with that being said, we can actually do a free hair consultation on our website if you even need that. Or when you come to the class, I'm going to preach that. So, and I'm going to tell everybody about it. Thank you so much, Michelle and Candace, for putting that in. Alicia is, she may be coming to our class, and that's a certification. So, class, what I teach is about cutting and chopping up the years that it can take to shed the hair or the months, or it chops up. I have really been in extensive prayer I have been in extensive theory and research to help all of us, not just our customers, but everybody, to help with that. So we have Alicia says, so you put the conditioner on without rinsing the cider. If I was just doing an apple cider treatment, yes, that's true. But if the apple cider does what it do when I'm doing a color, because the hair is so stressed now, then I rinse the apple cider off and then I put the conditioner on, because the apple cider goes in and works much faster. And so, but if they did not have the color that day, I put the apple cider on, and sometimes I let it sit a few minutes at the bowl, and then I put the conditioner on, and then I put them up under some hydration, and then I let them sit up under that, because the apple cider opened up my cuticle and I want the conditioner to go in, and I do it like that. Yeah. Um, Also, Alicia, I got send me your email, like DM me on Angela Hughes or somewhere, 877-833-5877, extension 2. Get in touch with me, and I definitely have some cocktail nuggets. But at the class, we're gonna have all those cocktail nuggets so you can understand. But yes, when we're doing that color, now, if you do the relaxer, you can put the conditioner on with the apple cider and do some hydration. Yes. And but if you do the color, rinse that off and then do your conditioner. Yes, you're right. Um, so now we're coming into the natural hair. Natural hair is a huge responsibility. This might have to be a part. Oh, I got you. I'm not gonna put that up there because that's for me, you guys. Okay, so I got Alicia's email address. That's for me. Okay, so you don't need to see hers unless you're sending her $100,000. And um, so what I'm doing is now we have natural hair. Huge responsibility. A lot of hair loss has been with natural hair, right? If we run out of time, yes, that's going to be a part 2. But natural hair needs moisture, protein, and concentrated products. Let's say it again. Natural hair needs moisture, protein, and concentrated products. Is that right, Adrian? Natural, yes. And when you do not have moisture, protein, and concentrated products, and guess what else natural hair needs? Products that also cater to the scalp. Why? Because you all think you got a whole bunch of hair when you go natural. You split that hair apart and get to that root. That hair thin as it's just thin. And another thing is, Cecilia has a comment. Adrian says natural, yes. Cecilia says yes, moisture, 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 and moisture. But another thing is that natural hair also, from time to time, even you're not going to wear the style, needs to be silked out at least 4 times a year to clip those ends in detail, 4 to 5 times a year, something like that. Because natural people skip the clipping of the ends and stuff like that, because you cannot, if it's coily and it has shrinkage, how can I see that your ends is being clipped? So when you finally wear it silked out, because your friend that's getting married do not want you to wear your hair in that style. So what happens is that when you do silk it out and the hair doesn't want to stay. Why doesn't the hair want to stay natural? Okay, let me see what Alicia says. She said yes, has a lot of hair loss with natural. Yes, because it needs concentrated products. A lot of people, you have a lot of these foreigners, Asians and stuff. What they have done, they go to our African American hair shows. Okay, snookups, and they walk around with their little cameras especially those Bronner Brothers shows. They just let everybody up in there. And then they go to and they snap their pictures and they get pictures of your banners and your products, and then they go back to Tokyo and they mimic your stuff, and they make more money than we make because of the fact they have the marketing dollars. And you buy the product because they make the product cheaper. Let me know when I'm wrong. Let me know when I'm wrong. And then you go to the Asian stores and they say, and you say, I need something for moisture and protein. And they tell you, what they pop up a product, they always buy this product. So you might buy this product, 'cause everybody buy this product. And so now you buy the product because she told you that everybody buy the product. And then you have done no research and you think that that product worked on your hair because it smells good and it was cheaper. So that's the way it goes. But natural hair needs moisture, needs protein. I have told y'all over and over and over that when you flip a product over, what you need to do, the product ingredients that's in the front is the main ingredients. The product ingredients that's in the back is the less of the ingredients that's back there. Okay? So you can understand. And then um alcohol is pretty much on products in different forms. There are different technical ways to spell out alcohol. And they're not going to just say alcohol. They're going to say akalaka bakalo, akichichu, batatachichicha. And they're going to have different ways of saying that this particular chemical is alcohol. So you may have 5 alcohols in one product. Why is my hair drying out? Because that said alcohol, that meant alcohol, that meant alcohol, that meant alcohol, that meant alcohol, and that meant alcohol. So you have about 5 of them in there, but it's cheap. So Cecilia Coleman says, I notice my hair seems thinner going natural. And the reason why it does, I have done the research. And so I developed something for my customers because I noticed there are different ways that natural hair can go. Because you got some naturalistas who want their hair silked out like a silk press. Now I had a client, she gave me a little bag and she showed me her bag and he had hair in there and it was like 2 weeks old. So I just felt like it was a little more than it needed to be. So I told her, I said, I know what's going on. We got to take care of your buns, dulcified and sodium bun. We got some buns that's, I think, breaking a little bit. And I think your hair cannot tolerate the heat, a lot of the heat. So let's do it different. I rolled up her hair like a body wrap and it was natural. I know. How was I able to do that? A perfect performance foam wrap allows you to do that. But what I did was when I was able to roll it with the performance wrap, what I did, I took the protection strand, stopped any shedding, and put her up under some hydration, well, the dryer with the silk milk. And then when I rinsed that off, I put a little bit of the silk milk, a little pea size, and then I did it as a leave-in to protect her and add some moisture. This is all natural. And then I came back with, I rolled her with the purple performance, but because it's concentrated, to get that curl to stretch out because it's coily, I took warm water after I rolled her and a towel. I had the towel here, warm water. So since I have the tension of the curl, I was able to remove some of the purple performance. So when I silk her out, it won't be gummy or stiff or just extra product that didn't need to be there. So I sprayed it, let the water drip, and I took the glossifier, sprayed it high so it'll rest like that. So she wouldn't have any broken bonds from the dryer. Silked her hair out, just I didn't have to really do much. Did you know you can silk the hair out without pressing the hair because the impact of the heat will stretch the hair out and you don't have to really go in like that. And so when I finished her hair looked better like that than just a regular silk. And she was like, oh my God. And my comb was clear. There was no shedding. So you can get it this way and that way. So hello, Amanda Hughes. Are you my kin folks? So but Adrian, is that our kin folks? And Amanda Hughes. So I learned that um natural hair, even when you want to silk it out, we've got to accomplish the performance without breaking the bonds of the hair. And the best way sometimes is to treat it like it is a relaxer and roll it up. Michelle Edwards, her hair is, it gets, she doesn't have what we call the nappy dry hair or whatever, whatever. Her hair just, she has a natural curl pattern. So her hair never gets like what my hair get, or the nappy effect. It just gets tight curls. Uh um Darlene Ray hair gets like that. Her hair is all natural. But what we do is we silk, I roll it up just like a body wrap, so I don't have to put a lot of heat on it. And then she always get like her apple ciders, her food treatments, and she gets her protective strands. She gets her hydration. She goes home with her hair tools and with her elixirs. She likes this size, unless she won that, So she does all those things, and she has at home good habits. And then when I get through, we got body bounce and all of that. So, and then another thing with natural hair, even if your hair reverts or frizzes, you can take warm water. And I have this in my book. You can take warm water, not at the root, but just warm water to keep the product in the hair, roll it tight, finger it out. The memory of the hair that's in the shaft will rebuild it. So, also with natural hair, when you're wearing it just coily or curly, the perfect performance foam wrap will let you do beautiful curls or whatever to tame the hair. I would say, like I said, 4 to 5 times a year. uh hey, April Givens, how are you doing, First Lady? She is the owner of Colors in out on the Trinity area in Cordova. I just left her. She said hashtag facts, but also April is going to be in a certification class, and we're going to do a class in April. Shop is gorgeous, and so we're going to do a class there. Um, but however, I have a chapter in here called Stress in My Hair. There are so many ways that natural hair can become a stress. So, how often you silk it out? At least you need to do it like, I would say 4 to 5 times. Just go in there and check it, silk it out, and you don't have to wear the silk style, but you need to go in there and clean up the ends. When do you need a treatment? Because you all lack moisture, you need to get a treatment at least once a month. Get that treatment. Um, and this is be a great one, the Shebe treatment for you, because this would also help with um, the moisture. April, have you used the Shebe? Let us know how you like it. Uh, and so, but this is also great because of the fact that you got what are we having here? We got shebe, we have castor oil, sweet almond oil, sunflower oil. We also have wheat oil. We also have shea butter in here, vitamin E, sodium PCA olive oil. We have the silk protein, and we also, I love my wheat protein because we have that in there, essential oil blends and everything like that. Um, Candace Foster says, "Hey Angela, how you doing? Hopefully you're in our class, our certification class. But yes, this book here, we got Stress in My Hair, and when I talk about relaxer, is it for me? It's in here as well. That's page 13. So those are the things. Relaxer, and see, this is years ago that I thought about all of these things. Relaxer, is to really relax the hair. It is not to over stress the hair out. Um, it is, I'm gonna have to do a part two. Too much heat in my hair. Did When you have color in your hair, and especially if it's natural or color, I straightened out this lady's hair without pressing down on it. How many of you press down on hair that's already broken? You can use the steam and the heat, and you can barely touch it to get the performance without causing the integrity of the hair. And so, when your hair is natural, make sure that you always have a moisturized leave-in in your hair, okay? And make sure that you do use like the apple cider, because it will open up your buns. I mean, it would open up your hair shaft. When it opens up your hair shaft, yes, that's when everything goes in. So Alicia says, yes, they do, especially moist Asians. When I worked at JCP Hair Salon in Texas, we had 63 hairstylists around the globe. The Asian hairstylist saw my Marcel irons and stove and asked me why she didn't know about them. I told her from the old school, and she watched me closely. I had to turn a little bit to block, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean, but most of them specialize in learning our hair. Sorry for, oh no, not sorry for the long message. We love the long message. So so we're talking about the Asians, because of the fact that the Asians have gone in to learn about. I'm gonna leave this up for anybody who wants to read it again, but the Asians have gone in and they're learning about what to do with our hair. What they're missing is they're trying to learn about the end process of the integrity. But what they don't know is what's up in this head is about the integrity and breaking bonds of our clients' hair. Our clients want color, they want relaxer, or they want natural hair. And then having natural hair, they want a great performance in hair to last. How does natural hair last? Moisture, protein. Like the protection strand helps get through and keeps that hair from, it detangles the hair. So if the hair is detangling, we're going through the hair and we're blocking all of that and we're keeping the hair from detangling. Okay. So I want you all, this is going to be a part two, because I do want to bring all of this back and reel it in. My salon professionals, I can't give it all the way on this platform because I got a lot of stuff to tell you to bring to your customers. So I do want to let you all know, relaxed hair. I'm gonna have some questions about relaxed hair from you guys. Natural hair needs what? Dot 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 dot. And you so many times a year. So let's get some people who want to actually, it is time for, because we're gonna come back with a part two. If any salon professional who is listening to this topic want to be a special guest on the part two, let me know right now. Or call me, text me, do what you gotta do. I would love to have you as a special guest, and we hash this thing out so we can let the everyday person know this is what is bridging the gap to get our customers back in our chairs, to get our customers um, trusting us again. If they know we are educated, they can come in like the doctor's office, and not even all the doctors know stuff, but they can come in and sit down and trust the process without them figuring out that you just want the money, you know. So let's get ready. Hi, Candace Foster, and let's get ready for the giveaway. Tell me, um, two two things about relaxed hair, what I said, and two things about natural hair. Okay, I ain't lying to y'all. Tell me three things about natural hair. I mean relaxed hair, and tell me three things about relaxed hair. Natural hair and relaxed hair. Give me something where I know that you was listening. Give me something. Let me know that you were listening. Okay? Tell me some for the giveaway. Michelle Hicks. Michelle Hicks says moisture protein concentrated products silk out 5 times a year. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all, there's a little twist to winning this time. That's a little twist to winning this time that the ones that's responding is gonna love. Michelle, you've already won. Alicia Green, natural hair needs moisture and protein. Boom. Michelle said, Darlene Ray says natural hair needs moisture, protein, and silk out. And Michelle said relax hair, base, sit, and neutralize. So she giving it all. Okay. And of course we had Darlene. So we have three people. Anybody else? Is that Darlene? We got Darlene, Michelle Hicks, and Alicia Green. We got anybody else? Oh, Michelle Edwards. Base, sit, ooh, protected, and 3 neutralizing shampoos. Okay. I love when my babies and my clients know stuff. Uh holy. So we got Michelle Edwards, Michelle Hicks, we got Alicia Green. Michelle Carpenter said natural hair needs silk press so ends can be clipped. Cecilia said, is this Cecilia? Oh no, Candace Adams said 3 things about relaxed hair: base, protein, then relax. 3 things for natural hair: moisture, silk out 3 times a year, ends clip, concentrated products. Oh, you know she don't want. That's we know she don't want. Cecilia said moisture, protein, silk out, and relax hair as needed per texture bonds intact. And all of these products, Yolanda, you got both of the Yolandas won last week. Alicia got hers. Candace, she'll get the winners from last week. You will get yours too. And if you come to the salon, you'll get yours. This week is a different twist. I need Candace, Alicia Green, Darlene Ray, Michelle Edwards. Who else we have? Michelle Hicks, Michelle Carpenter. Okay, we got all these Michelles. Michelle, I'm gonna put Edwards, Hicks, and Carpenter. Because I have, and we got Darlene Ray, Candace Adams, all the Michelles need prize. So we got how many Michelles we got? We got 1, 2, 3 Michelles, Darlene, and Candace. Did I miss anybody? Okay. And we got Cecilia. Okay. This week is a different twist. Name me 2 products that you want. All the winners. You win any product you want. Name me 2 products you want. Okay? Name me 2 products. All the winners. Now, Darlene, Michelle, and Candace, they come to the shop. But Michelle and Michelle Hicks, uh, Michelle Carpenter, I need so Candace won't Candace told me she won't gloss. Candace, you got product from last week too. She said gloss. Michelle Hicks won't Shebe and glossifier. See, Michelle Edwards, beside her name, she wants Shebe. I said name two products y'all want. Candace just said she wants gloss. And Michelle wants and gloss. Okay, Hicks, Alicia, what you want? I knew you were gonna want that. That's all you want. You get two. Uh Alicia say she Alicia said she wants the strand. She's a salon professional. She can't ask for it. Uh Alicia said she wants the strand and asked about the conditioner. She wants the silk milk. Okay, I got Alicia's. Let me see. Michelle Hicks. Let's go to Hicks wants hair food and elixir. I'm gonna say she wants Shibby and elixir. See, y'all should have answered these darn questions because they getting two. Darlene wants elixir. Where Darlene at? She wants elixir, and Darlene wants spritz. So she know the products. Okay, let's see. Cecilia, where you at? She want edge control, edge, and Cecilia wants gloss. Yeah, gloss been gone for a while. Carpenter wants Chebe. Where's Carpenter? And Carpenter want elixir. Candace still talking about okay, she want apple. Okay, okay, so let me make sure everybody and then Mr. Perry Brown says I want Chebe hot and a hot cough. So I got Candace Adams. Make sure this is right. She want apple and gloss. Michelle Hicks wants Chebe elixir. Michelle Edwards wants Chebe and gloss. Let me put that right there. Carpenter wants Chebe elixir. Darlene Ray. She wants the spritz and elixir. Cecilia wants edge and gloss. Alicia wants strand, and she wants the conditioner. Y'all congratulates all the winners that won. We're gonna come back and do part two. Yolanda R. Jones. Well, you got a product coming, Yolanda. She said, I'm missing out. I don't have the protective strand in the gloss. I'm coming to see you this week. Okay. You want me to say your product? Because you got a product last week. You want that? Yolanda Rocket won a product. Michelle Edwards says, congratulations. From she's and y'all know how we do, y'all. Come on now. Y'all know we congratulate all the winners. We got Cecilia says, should I be using my silk milk as a light leave-in to increase moisture retention? You know you are. I don't need to add or subtract from that. You know you're supposed to be doing that. Everybody says congratulations to everybody. So we have Michelle Edwards says congratulations. Let's see. We got Yolanda saying congratulations. Michelle Edwards says congratulations. Tavia says congratulations. We have Michelle McDaniel say yay. Cecilia said congratulations. We also have Alicia Green says thank you so much for helping igniting the fire back in me all the time. We got each other's back. Healthy hair is my passion. I know. God bless you. Unlimited. Thank you all. Y'all, we ran over, but I had to get it out. I had to get it out, and I had to make sure we wasn't cutting it off, and we're going to come back. So congratulations. And then Candy Adams says, Let's give Angie a hand. She is so good to us, not just giving us nuggets, but also products. Boom. Thank you all. And I give because I think that's what we're supposed to do, right? So I got y'all, I got all y'all stuff. Um, I didn't want to give you one product. It was in my spirit to give you two products. And I wanted you to have this because that's just in my heart. That's what I want you to do. Because we talked about two topics and then y'all wasn't sending me just little bitty stuff. Y'all kept texting and sending the answers. So y'all really earned it. That's how I feel. So Michelle Hicks says, thank you, Angela, for the blessing. Y'all are so welcome. I to any salon professional, you want to come to the class. Darlene Ray is also saluting you as well with hearts and hand claps. So I just want to thank you all for being a part of this journey. Um, Y'all keep praying for Deserve. Keep praying for those who have not met Deserve because we don't want them to just buy the product. We want them to have an understanding of the product. So Tavia Hall, where's Tavia? She stands in the gap with us. And Tavia said, thanks, Angela Hughes Brown. You are a blessing. You are so welcome. Yolanda R. Jones sending her love. And thank you all. Happy Sunday. I'm sorry I took so much of y'all time, but I just wanted to let you know. Cecilia says that she also, infinity and beyond. Thank you for growing us and loving on us. I'm going to keep loving on you all because I keep thinking about you all. I don't never sleep on the job until um I mean, we got people rocking with us. We got Salon Professional, we got Tabia, we have Adrian, we have um, Teddy, and then we have Alicia Green, and we just got a lot of people that care about hair, and we're not gonna give up. This is what we signed up for. This is what we took the classes for, and I have so much in me, y'all. This is the beginning. The fire is just getting lit because I am tired of being closed-minded and tired of people losing hair. I can't take it no more. So I've got to keep growing. I won't drop the ball. I can't drop the ball. I love you all. I just want to tell you, Alicia Green, she says, God is so good. I had COVID the first of the year and had to go in quarantine. So it set me back a little. And I bet you in that setback, you also had a comeback because it gave you a chance to think. I just ran out of silk milk conditioner. Thank you for your kindness. I really need it. Well, you about to get it again. So I appreciate you and thank God that He healed your body, that you was able to show your love today. Candace Foster is sending her love 100%, and I thank God for that too. And also, Yolanda R. Jones said today's show was phenomenal. I appreciate that. I'm glad it was a lot of passion. It is authentic. It's what you all deserve. I'm all in. I will not leave you, no matter what. And God is in this. I just don't y'all feel it. God is in this. Um, we never went down to 3:30. Michelle Edwards said, "God bless you, Angie. Angela, I appreciate you. So I thank you, God. God, I thank you, Father. He know He in this. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, your fun day. I love you. And everybody deserves a second chance at healthy hair. Talk hair to me. We will see you, God's will, next week.
So